Hey everybody, ABC 10 meteorologist Brenden Mincheff here. We're going to talk the weekend rain and the snow we had at this point. It's all behind us and we're warming up. We'll have some sunshine, but let's recap where we've been and how it relates to the bigger snow picture overall. We'll start with snow totals that we saw on Saturday. Over the last 24 hours, Sugar Bowl 18 inches, Palisades, Tahoe 17 inches, Kirkwood 10 inches, Snow Lab 9.6. The Sierra Snow Lab is part of UC Berkeley. It's a research institute, and that's why they like to be really specific with their numbers. North Star, 9 inches of snow. Bear Valley, 7 inches. Sierra at Tahoe, 6 inches. Mount Rose also picked up 6 inches. And Homewood Ski Resort picked up 2 inches. Now, these numbers are not factored into this map that you see here. These numbers were updated January 11th. It'll be updated again when we get back into the work week. But it will only work to improve these numbers. The Northern Sierra average to date 48%. But that percent of the all-important April 1st average, because April 1st is typically peak snowpack, so we measure both average to date and average compared to that April 1st number, is 21%. Central Sierra, almost identical numbers, 46% average to date, and that percent of April 1st average is 21%. Southern Sierra is actually lagging behind, kind of the opposite of last year, because last year the Southern Sierra really got hammered with snow, and their numbers were much more impressive than the Northern Sierra, which lagged behind last year, so kind of flip-flop here. But the Southern Sierra, 31% of average to date, and the percent of April 1st average is 14. Now, looking at the Sierra as a whole, statewide snowpack 42% average to date, so coming up on halfway average to date. But look at that April 1st average. It's just 19%. So we need more snow, but specifically we need more wet snow, because the wet snow is really what packs in that water for us up in the Sierra and allows it to kind of be stowed away until we need it come May and June. Here are the rainfall reports in the valley. Jackson, 1.05 inches, just over an inch of rain in Jackson. Auburn, almost an inch there. Sonora, about 3/4 of an inch of rain. Orangevale and Roseville, both on the east side of Sacramento. Of course, Roseville a little bit more to the northeast, picked up just over half an inch. Stockton picked up about 4/10 of an inch. Folsom and Modesto, about 1/3 of an inch there. Elk Grove, 3/10 of an inch. And then downtown Sacramento, under 3/10 of an inch, just about the same number at Sacramento Executive. So downtown and areas closer to I-5, I-80, where that junction is, didn't really pick up all that much rain, all things considered. The higher amounts were definitely into the foothills, closer you got to the Sierra. Auburn, again, is an example of that, and that kind of makes sense. Usually the foothills always see more, but it is a little bit surprising that downtown only picked up about 3/10. It did come in on the low end of both the forecast and of surrounding areas. Now, these numbers are tied in. The rain that we saw is going to be tied in to the numbers you see here. 6.10 inches of rain so far downtown Sacramento. Stockton, since October 1st, the start of the water here. Stockton, about 4.5 inches. Fresno, about 1.5 inches. Bakersfield, just over an inch. Santa Barbara, 5.5 inches. San Diego, about 1.5 inches there. Los Angeles, almost 4 inches of rain. So let's put on the departure from normal, and we see, with the exception of Eureka, which is actually plus 1.15 inches above average, everywhere else for the most part is below average. We're below average in Sacramento, Stockton, Fresno, South Lake Tahoe, San Francisco, Bakersfield, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, Palm Springs, and San Diego. So we definitely do need some additional rain here, but we are working our way back towards average, which is good news, because we've had about 3 storms or so within the last week and a half here in Northern California, which, again, every little bit helps. It does push us back towards where we want to be. Specifically talking about downtown Sacramento, this month, so the month of January, we've seen 1 inch of rain so far. That average to date, 1.68 inches, and the departure from normal on the month is about 7/10. Now, on the season, like we just looked at, that departure from normal is about 1.75 inches. So we definitely need some more rain. The good news is, well, there's 2 bits of good news. The good news is, number one, January is, on average, our rainiest month in Northern California. These numbers for downtown Sacramento, you see December's a rainy month. January, by far, with almost 4 inches of rain on average, is the rainiest month. And then February, second rainiest, with about 3.6 inches of rain. March, still not bad, about 2 inches, almost 3 inches, but then it really starts to taper off by the time we get to April. So we are in, I would say, coming up about halfway on our peak rainy season, or peak wet season, if you will, for Northern California. So we're all right. We would definitely like to be pushing those numbers up a lot higher, especially as it relates to the snowpack. But as we look at the long-range futurecast, we've got a couple opportunities to do so. We're going to be dry across the state, but especially across Northern California through about midday Tuesday. Then late in the day Tuesday, continuing into Wednesday, we've got some rain chances, potentially some snow chances as well, although this does look to be a slightly warmer storm. Dry out again Thursday into Friday, but then late in the day Friday into Saturday, we've got another round of rain and Sierra snow. And then even further beyond that, we've got some more chances for rain and snow. As we look the next 10 days, this is for Northern California. The next 10 days, we are dry Sunday and Monday. And then we've got, again, like we talked about, those rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, warmer storm as well. Look at the highs from Tuesday afternoon in the mid-50s all the way up to the low 60s by Wednesday afternoon as that rain continues, drying out Thursday and most of Friday before another system arrives Friday and Saturday, and potentially another storm on Sunday and Monday, lingering into Tuesday. So we're definitely in peak wet season here in Northern California because we've got more raindrop icons than not over the next 10 days. And remember, if you want to stay up to date with the very latest forecasts, the in-depth forecasts, and our weather specials, you can always download that ABC 10 Plus app, live, local, always on the Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. Thanks for watching.